The MGHS mid-sized SUV. More space, more safety tech with MG Pilot, and more peace of mind. All from only $29,990 drive away. The MGHS. It's the more you've been looking for.
Panasonic Nano X air purification air conditioning at AC Store Kawana. Across the Sunshine Coast on 91.1 and iHeartRadio. This is Hot 91 News.
Hi, I'm at McDonald. There are calls for Defence to immediately retire its fleet of Taipan helicopters following a crash off the Queensland coast. 4 Defence personnel remain missing after the chopper came down during exercises on Friday night. The fleet of 47 Taipans has been grounded 9 times since 2017. Retired Major General Gus McLaughlin has told 7 Defence needs to seriously consider their future.
It will be incredibly difficult for the Defence leadership to contemplate whether this aircraft returns to flying operations. And if I was flying it, I'd be wanting to ask those questions about, do we absolutely know what went wrong in this incident?
2 gunmen remain on the run following a daylight shooting in Brisbane. A man was shot in the hip after answering a knock at the door of his Bowen Hills home yesterday afternoon. He's in a serious condition in hospital. New modelling shows South East Queensland will be bursting at the seams in a little over 20 years' time. An extra 2.2 million people are set to call the region home by 2046, prompting fresh calls for more housing. 2 police motorcycle officers have ended up in hospital after a crash near Rockhampton. It's not clear if the officers were pursuing a stolen car at the time, but police have confirmed a 3rd vehicle was involved. And we're being urged not to be complacent when it comes to COVID, with more than half of all Aussies not up to date with booster shots. It comes as figures show there have been more than 5,000 COVID-related deaths so far this year.
I'm such a weirdo, tattoos from my toes to my earlobes. Was a role model, I never had a hero. I learned how to live through the stereo.
Awaken your senses. The all-new MG5.
Brisbane Lions' hopes of a top 2 finish have suffered a blow after going down by 41 points to the Suns in Q Clash. Coach Chris Fagan insists there are no excuses for the loss.
It's just the other team were so damn good. You've got to give them a pat on the back and say well done, because they were tremendous in there.
Penrith have held on to top spot on the NRL ladder after a 28-0 win over the Sharks. Manly beat the Dragons 24-18, while the Knights had a 28-6 win over the Raiders. The Matildas are remaining tight-lipped on whether Sam Kerr will start or come off the bench in tomorrow night's World Cup clash with Canada. Kerr's overcome her calf injury, but won't reveal exactly what the plan is for her.
Definitely going to be available, but how we decide to use that is, not to be given to the opposition, I think, is the main thing.
Australia's facing a massive run chase in the 5th Ashes Test at the Oval. England 9 for 389 at stumps on day 3, a lead of 377. And Australia set to finish on top of the swimming medal table at the World Champs in Japan. Cam McAvoy, Kaylee McEwen and our mixed freestyle relay team all adding to our gold tally overnight.
Sunshine Coast Flooring Extra, design of showroom Virginia.
Nice and sunny today. If you're looking for something to do, don't forget the Paddock to the Curated Plate kicks off in about an hour at the Cotton Tree Park. Huge day, lots of food stalls, food demonstrations, cooking challenges. So come along and join us, Cotton Tree Park, for a beautiful sunny Sunday. And Mikey will be on deck from 10 as well. Mostly sunny tomorrow, 10 to 25. Sunny on Tuesday, top of 24.